citizen, boy. Citizen to a citizen, boy.
Key to life.
Another one. And now, our feature presentation.
Yeah, citizens. Y'all been rocking with me all week. Welcome back. So, I get a call. So if you've watched any of my videos, I don't know, I don't mention all of them, but some of them I've mentioned it. Or maybe in the comments I've mentioned that I'm one of those layaway people. If I get a good deal, if I see a good deal during a holiday, which they usually are, I put something on layaway. Well, apparently, I forgot one of the items, and I went to go pay on it. Come to find out, it was already paid off.
Nice.
And now I'm gonna go pick it up. And you can tell by the thumbnail what I'm picking up, but I'm gonna go pick it up. As soon as I pick it up, I'm gonna go pick up a Apex tactical trigger for it. So stand by. I'm gonna ride down this highway real quick. I just have to make another stop. All right, citizens, so it's no surprise. It's on the thumbnail. Here it is. 509 T threaded barrel. Don't get used to the trigger. It's getting changed out in 30 minutes. Stand by. All right. So we got it back home. We are back on the bench with our pickup today. So like the thumbnails said, and what I showed in the car, we are unboxing the FN 509 Tactical.
Nice.
All right. This is a long time coming, really. I got introduced to the FN probably about 12 years ago by a really good friend of mine. We'll call him JP. I don't know if he wants his name out here, but this is a guy I met out in Raleigh and got into guns because of him. Well, I was into guns already, but really got into guns, right? Shooting, tactical, the man damn near taught me how to shoot along with two other people. Clear malfunctions, be ready for anything, things of that nature. So big shout out to him. Another reason, so that was a long time ago, and I could have got this a long time ago, but I just forgot about it. But another reason is one of our fellow gun tubers, friends, and administrator for Polyammo, which is probably due next week or so, Big Boy's Noise.
Until the unwritten rule. Man, that's until I ran about usually, even I stood by it. Till I ran about 500 rounds through it flawless, or 1,000 rounds, through it, flawless. I don't consider it, I don't trust it yet. But I'm gonna tell you, I have sinned.
I don't wanna pop the pistol, we both grown, we can talk out issues. But just in case you got too much bass, I'ma bring two sticks like a popsicle. The mag is big, but the Glock little. The bag is big, but the block little. You niggas be rushing to die. I'm taking my time, I'ma outlive you.
If you've been watching his channel, first of all, shout out to him. He picked up a FN, a subcompact FN. I think it's a subcompact. It's fairly small. Yeah, it's a subcompact. And this guy he raved about it. I think Jelly Bean, got it for his birthday, and I kept looking at it. I was like, man, I need to get an FN. Long story short, went ahead, put this on layaway, and kind of forgot about it. A lot of things going on, but anyway, we're here with the unboxing, so we're gonna go ahead get this on the bench. But that's not it. Hold on, before we jump to the bench, that's not it. We got a boxing and an install. So what we're going to be installing is the Apex trigger for the FN 509 Tactical. So we're going to get both of these on the bench. We'll talk about the pistol, we'll unbox that. We'll talk about the trigger, the Apex trigger. Then we'll talk about the tools. And then we'll do the install off camera and then come back and show what it looks like. All right, let's go. Bench time. All right, so we got it on the bench. Let's move these to the left here. So what's in the box? Let's see. In the box comes a bag. Put this to the side. Yeah, it's a cardboard box, but at least they give you a bag, so that's a plus. Some of these guns, you know, you pay what you pay, even if they're not expensive. You know, give us something, right? Anyway, so here's the bag. It's a nice bag, embroidered FN symbol, cool. Here's the pistol, plastic bag. Obviously, I've already taken this out. So this is just for the camera. I'm gonna go ahead and show clear for the camera. Gonna show clear for the camera. Now I've shot the FN before, and I loved it. I'm not sure exactly why. Actually, just getting one, but whatever. Anyway, it's nice. Good weight, 4.5-inch threaded barrel. They really made it as tactical as can be. You got your threaded barrel. You have your thread protector here, and apparently in this thread protector has some sort of seal in there or something, because you can screw it down. You can feel that it tightens up, and then you get it down, and then it kind of gives you some tension before it locks down. So that's cool. You know, if you have a threaded barrel, you know that sometimes it tends to walk itself off a little bit. So I think that's what that's in there for, some sort of seal. They really made this as tactical as possible. You have suppressor height sights on here by Trijicon. You can see those. I like it. They're the 3-dot sights. I'm sure if we turn the lights off, we can go ahead and see them. You got a match grade barrel, completely ambidextrous except for the takedown. So you have your mag release on both sides, and you have your slide catch on both sides. Takedown is relatively simple. Oh wait. So it is cut for RMR, so you can remove this and drop an RMR on here. I got to do a little bit more research. The reason why is because, again, this is clear, so I'll leave it open. It comes with plates, so I'll grab those in a second. And it comes with 2 back straps. You got your, it looks like the large, then you have a slimmer one, noticeably slimmer. I'll be leaving this one on here. Feels good in the hand. I'd get a better feel of it after I shoot it. So let me put this over here. Put this to the side. Comes with 2 mags, as you can see. One 17 round mag. You can see that 17 on there, and then one 24 round mag. See the 24 round there. What does it look like with the 24 round? I mean, you know, it's a 24 round mag. It looks kind of weird. No, not really. I would have preferred if it was in FDE, but actually, now that I look at it with the black accents on here, yeah, it's cool. Mag release, as you can see, real positive. That's sideways, and it's popping out. So if it's like this with empty, it'll pop out. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, that one just jumps out. Yeah. Mags, if you want the 24 round mags, they're I think they're $50. I think both of them, any size you get, is $50. Let's see what we got in here. We got a few things. We'll take it all out at once. We got a lock. Put that back in. Confirm your FN firearm purchase. I recommend everybody do this. That way you have your serial number on file and everything. It's easier if you ever have to do a repair or send it in for any type of warranty work, things like that. You have your owner's manual. I'm gonna read this thoroughly. Not. Yep. I mean, you should. Then it comes with the different mounting plates, 2 different mounting plates. I'm opting not to put a red dot on this. The main reason is because once you remove this, you lose your rear sight, from my understanding, but that's what I was mentioning. I'm gonna do a little research on that just to make sure. I really don't want to do anything to this, to be honest. I sit there and I do a bunch of upgrades to pistols. I kind of want to keep some factory, except for the trigger that I mentioned. I've been waiting for FN to just change this trigger on their own, and it's clear that they're not going to change it. So I'll go ahead and change it. So let me see. I just saw something that caught my eye on this quick setup reference guide. I think what's happening here is you can actually keep your rear sight. So once it comes off this piece here, you could take this rear sight. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. So your rear sight does stay on. This whole piece that shields it right here comes off, and this rear sight stays on. So maybe I might get a red dot for it. Yeah, it's cut for the arm. Yeah, if you look at those. See, that's why it's good to read instructions, even though I don't read instructions or try not to unless I need to. So you take that off. Yep, pop that in there, put the plate. Okay, guess I need to start shopping for a red dot. Yeah, that was my concern, that I was gonna lose my rear sight, but apparently not. So we're gonna put that in there. So that'll be the next upgrade, red dot sight. So I'm going to move this to the side, and we are going to crack open the trigger. We'll get a look at that. Trigger's an Apex trigger. I trust them 100%. I have now, this is going to be my 5th Apex trigger, and they're great. So with their triggers. Oh, by the way, don't try this. Don't try this at home. Okay. This is, I think Canic is one of the most difficult triggers to change out, and this is a slight second. This could tie for first, but we're gonna figure it out. Apex, I love what they do. First of all, they make great products, first and foremost. And secondly, for their triggers, they have detailed instructions, install instructions, step-by-step install instructions, so you can't get it wrong. And if you get it wrong, just take it to your armor, pay your armor, a trusted armor, to go ahead and put it in. So it's an aluminum trigger. I like the fact that they have the bar pre-installed, right? So for the most part, this should just drop in, this part anyway. A lot of the work is getting the sear in, right? So we got to put this sear in. You're going to be replacing the factory sear that's in here. Now, I'll tell you, I make it sound easy, but it's not easy. Let me take that off camera. Let me tell you. Let me go ahead. I can't show you, but I'll tell you. All right. So there's a few pins, right? So this front pin needs to come out. This locking block pin needs to come out. This rear pin needs to come out. And your takedown lever needs to come out. Once this comes out and this pin comes out, these two pins, you can take your locking block out. When you take your locking block out, then you can take your slide stop out. After you take your slide stop out, then you can take the housing out. And this is where you have to be most careful, because these are two separate pieces right here, okay, that split apart, and then all of your springs and everything you need is internal to that little housing. But it needs to be taken apart and put together meticulously. Perfect. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do today off camera. Tools we're gonna be using. Let's put this to the side. Tools we're gonna be using. Oh, I wanted to take a measure of the trigger. I'll put that back and we'll see. Needle nose pliers, punch set, hammer, nylon, tape. I've got a block, but you know, you could use your tape and bang out the pins, but I'll bring the block in and, you know, do it right. But yeah, this is probably gonna take about, I don't know, a half an hour. So I'll go off camera here, and I'll return and show you guys the finished product. Oh wait, before we go off, let's go ahead and do a quick trigger pull. Let's see what it's pulling at. We'll do 3. And let's see. Yeah. So I don't know how easy this is going to be because of sheesh, 6 pounds. 6 pounds. Let's do another one. £6.5 pounds. Let's do a third one. Let's see. I'm going to start that over. I'm too high up on the trigger. Yeah, here we go. 6.5 pounds. So it's safe to say that this is a 6.5 pound trigger. So we'll go with that, and then we'll do the test again after we put this in. I mean, I prefer this trigger, you know, whether it's 6.5 or less. I just prefer this trigger. Plus, I'm gonna kind of give it my own signature look on here instead of this regular FN trigger. All right, so stand by. We'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, we are done. It's all back together. Let's be clear. Listen, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do this. Take it to your armorer. Take it to your armorer and get it done. All right, if you don't know what you're doing, don't do this. I mean, we're good here. Function test, obviously clear. Let's do a new pull. Now this trigger is, for the most part, I mean, this is more for I'd say cosmetics. I mean, there is supposed to be some lightening on the trigger and a quicker reset. And just by feeling it, I know there is, but let's do the test here. Yeah, there was some lightning. I mean, I could already tell this is. That broke just under 5. Let's do it again. It broke just under 5. That broke right at 5. You might not see it because of the glare, but take my word for it, I guess. Let's do a third one. And I'm okay with this being a 5-pound trigger. At least it's not a 6-pound trigger. This is on the lower end here. You know what? That's not where I would shoot from, so let's go here. Yeah, right here. Just under 5. So let's call it a 5-pound trigger. I'm okay with a 5-pound trigger. Listen, this is what it is. What's the use for this? Home defense, range, definitely range. You know, could you carry this? I mean, you can do whatever you want. But I mean, I'm not going to carry this. This will be for range, home defense. You know, if I'm going out with the boys, just something to say, hey, I got an FN type situation. I don't know if I mentioned the grip over here. There's a lot of different textures here, but I like the texture. Let me see. Trying to get the feel with the mag. Looks the whole picture. I mean, yeah, this is it. This is definitely it. Right, so that's that. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's a nice piece. Trigger installed. Very, very, very nice trigger. I'll take it out tomorrow and see how it performs. I already know how it performs. If I have the pistol, I've shot it like hundreds of rounds prior to. There's only two pistols that I've never shot before purchasing it. This is not one of them. I just didn't get around to getting it. Now I have it. So listen, appreciate you guys for sticking with me, riding with me this week. We had a couple of ride-alongs this week. Wait a minute, before I jump out the window, let's go back to that Kendrick thing. A couple of people responded, and you know, some people was on the Drake side, some people was on the Kenny side. Let's keep it going, man. This is healthy for hip hop. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's get it. First person shooter.
Versatility.